All right, we're back, and I wanted to talk to you about a couple of energy tools to have at the ready for any time you're working with an emotion. So, we talked about a few of them in the meditation, one being the breath. And the breath is a really important translator of spirit to matter. So, you can imagine we're taking air, we're bringing it into our body, it's converting into actual energy that goes into our physical container. And this is a very beautiful and mysterious process in itself to be inspired, to inspire, to bring in, and also crucial part of the emotional healing process, particularly. You know how it is always said, take 3 deep breaths before you say something or before you react. It's because we're allowing our body to transmute some energy for us and do that work so that it actually lightens the load for us. So as we breathe deeply, and I mean breathe into the belly, so that's going through the upper clavicle into the full chest of the lungs and in all the way into the belly so that the belly expands on the in breath and contracts on the out breath. And the deeper you can go with this breath, the deeper it will serve you in your healing work and in your life, because we're allowing our body to do its job of transmuting the emotional energy, transmuting the energy. And we're working with light, life, substance, all of creation. We're allowing it in. So the breath is important. When almost without fail, when I meet people for a first session of emotional work, their breath is usually goes about this deep. It's like a really short breath, or they can't actually get all the way down, and that's because there's a holding. This particular area of the abdomen holds a lot of emotional blocks, emotional energy, and so it actually tightens so we don't feel that we can relax and move into it. But actually, as we do that, it starts the healing itself. So breath is so valuable and important in this process. Please don't skip this step. So whenever you're doing the healing work, make sure to breathe. And you can hear my puppy snoring behind me. She will remind you to breathe. So the breath is a really important tool. Other important tools for keeping your body up to speed is water, drinking water. That allows your electromagnetic field to move faster. And another part of this is immersing yourself in water. So that can be a part of a soothing process as well, going to the ocean, going into a stream, um, taking a bath, taking a shower, drinking water. But water moves emotion. Water is known as the element of emotion, it's the element of flow. And so make sure you incorporate that into every part of your healing process. So having a glass of water next to you, super important. And then the other piece that can be helpful too is salt. So salt, as in salt water, or taking a pinch of a really nice salt like a Himalayan or a Celtic sea salt, or any salt that feels high quality, and putting it under your tongue, that can also actually help with the transmutation process of emotion. So some of these little things can be helpful, especially when you're just wanting a little bit of support. There are a lot of essential oil sprays and those kind of things to support emotions too, which I'm sure that you have seen and you can find as well. And just use whatever feels good. But kind of creating the space for yourself to relax and to support your body and doing those things is super important. I feel water and breath are two of the most important ingredients. So make sure that that's part of your practice.